Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Aislinn Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay, people of God. I am here to gist you. I am here to air my opinions about some things I'm seeing in the Big Brother house. You know, things I don't understand why it is happening the way it's happening. Things about the current housemates, and let's just gist, yeah? So, not really much has been happening in the house. So they have a task. They were divided into two groups. It's a deluxe paint task, and they've actually completed it. So far, Big Brother has not really given his verdict on who the winner is as at the time I'm recording this. So one group is Dorothy, Kid Wire, Erica, Nengi, Lucy group, and some of them. And the other group we have Ozo and the rest. So yeah. But some things I noticed. Kid Wire made a comment. I think it's because maybe he felt the other ones were not cooperative, or they just wanted to lord over them or something. And he made a comment like he's not going to be working with girls that have not traveled before or traveled outside the shores of the country before. And I just found that so kind of snobbish. But even though I understand, okay, maybe he felt some kind of way that his opinions were not taken and all that, but I just found it snobbish. That's just me. Okay, so before I go into what I feel about the housemates right now, that I don't understand why it is happening, let's talk about the interviews that has happened or that is happening with Katrina, the two evicted housemates, Katrina and Lilo. So Lilo had she had that interview with Ebuka, she had the interview with Cool FM. So recently, or today, she had the interview with, what's the name? I've forgotten the name of that program, Sha. It's also sponsored by DSTV and GoTV. So she had that interview with them, where she also expressed her disappointment with V, talking about the fact that she thought that V was her person, and she didn't actually tell V that what Neo said. You guys remember that time V and Neo were having an issue, and I think Lilo tried to intervene, and Neo, what's his name? Neo said to Lilo and Eric that V can go and die, that he doesn't care. And it seems like that's a recurrent theme, because today, while talking to Watoni and some other person, he said that even if the relationship with what's her name, V, crashed, he doesn't really care, And also, you guys should remember that Katrina told Lucy and Dorothy in that their garden time, tea that they had, that Neo said that he doesn't really care about V, that he's just using her so that people will see him as a lover boy. You guys remember that, right? So Lilo actually, said she didn't even tell V something like that, but she's really surprised that V actually voted her out and all that. And she also talked about the fact that she was carried away, she was not focused, we've heard that before. So Katrina on her own made a revelation again. Now, she did not just start talking about Nengi. I saw a lot of people in that when it was posted on the GoTV page. People were like, oh, why is she always talking about Nengi? I know Katrina and Nengi have their ish. I know, I'm not even going to side anybody. But to be fair, on her part, she was asked. So yeah, she was asked a question and she answered it. So basically, she said that the reason why that bedroom thing came up, that shower thing, was that while Ozo was in the bathroom, that Nengi came to join her. And then she said that Nengi now invited Tricky T. Yes, Tricky T to come and join her in the shower, and Tricky T was like, oh, but Ozo is there and all. She said no problem and all. So basically, I think these guys, they just bait with their bikinis and their boxers. I think boxer shorts. I think so. I don't think they just bait as we normally bait in our house. So I think that's the case. So anyways, I wondered how that is, like baiting with your swimsuit. Anyways, let's move on. So now she now said that what's her name, Nengi, now invited Tricky T, and Tricky T was like, oh, Bozo is there and all. She was like, oh, no problem, come and join me. And Tricky T now foolishly now went to go and carry hot water to come now, only for her to say, don't come in, no, don't come in, no. And Katrina said that stuff actually pissed her off, because she was like, do you actually want these guys to be disqualified? Because you are the one that invited him, and now you are just acting, telling him, don't come in, no, don't come in, no. Because you all know that kind of a thing can cause somebody disqualification. If you doubt, ask Kemen. Kemen of Sigobe, ask him what disqualified him. He's gonna tell you. He's gonna download the gist for you. Anyway, so that's what she said. So let's even leave that. Now let's leave that. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about this whole Laycon thing. Laycon has now started talking to everybody that cares to know about his issue with Erica and Kidwire. By the way, Erica and Kidwire are actually going strong. Yeah, he's so sweet. I know I love, but that will actually lead me to what I want to talk about later. Anyways, so this morning he talked to Dora about it. Dora, he told Dora that he actually told Erica that she should not talk to him again. And Dora was like, no, that you're pushing her away and you're hurting yourself. So just try to control your emotions and also be her friend, because she actually needs you as her friend. And Laycon has been up and down with it. And at some point, I'm like, this thing may not turn to obsession, because if it turns to an obsession, it's going to be something else. Even at some point, Laycon actually told Erica that whenever she and Kid is kissing that or doing whatever love thing they are doing, that they should not do it in his presence, that it's disrespectful and it irritates him and all that. I'm like, nah, what? Anyways, that brings me to what I want to talk about. People of God, this set of Big Brother housemates, do you think that they've lost the plot of what Big Brother is all about? Because at this point, I love I love when two people love themselves, but it's getting too much for my liking. There's always an obsession. If they're not obsessing over Erica, they're obsessing over Nengi. And no disrespect to any of these ladies, so they are very beautiful ladies, but you get my point. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's almost as if we are watching Ultimate Love upgraded version, with no bars held or something like that. I do not understand. Like, the thing is, the more I watch, the more I see. They don't even... Okay, let's take a look at the previous season, Pepperdam. Pepperdam is known for something, and that is because Pepperdam people, most of the drama we saw came out of competitions. Yeah, it was more about competitions. It was all about icons and Christopia. It wasn't all based on love, or booing up, or girlfriend or boyfriend or anything like that. I don't know if you understand. Yeah, there was a little bit of love. We see Gedoni and Kafi. We see Mercy and Ike. We see Diane and her boys and all that. We see that, and it's cute because all those things did not even start in the first, second, or third week. Mercy started having interest in Ike. I think she said, according to the reunion, I think in the third week, that's when she even started. It's not as if she started from the first week. Now we see a lot of love forming from the first week, people pursuing love interests. The house is now just all about love, entanglement here and there. And at some point, I'm like, do these people know that they're actually here to win 85 million naira? Or maybe they're just thinking it's all about love. Or maybe they don't even care. Sometimes, if not because of last week that Ebuka talked to them, the way their input during tasks is they're just nonchalant. I don't know. Pepperdam people will go all out for that task. Maybe it's just me. I'm just watching this because I don't know. They're just too love-minded, relationship-minded. Almost all they talk about, this girl agree for you, this girl no agree for you. Almost all that. Nobody is really talking about something else. It's becoming tiring. It's really, really becoming tiring. I want Big Brother to do something. I want Big Brother to bring in like two very handsome, chocolate, fair guys. One with beer gang and one is clean shaven. I want Big Brother to bring them. And I want Big Brother to bring two very beautiful, ladies that have upper echelon and back echelon, that are, beautiful ladies. One caramel skin and the other one very fair. and bring them to the house. I don't care if he's bringing them as fake housemates like he did in Sigobe season, or he's bringing them as extra housemates like he did in Pepperdam season. I understand that Big Brother is just trying to keep the number of people inside the house to 20 because of COVID and all that. I understand. So maybe when he evicts 2 people this Sunday, maybe he should just bring 2 very wonderful looking guys and 2 very beautiful looking ladies. Let's see what will happen in the house. People of God, let me know what you think, because this whole entanglement thing is tiring. Seriously, it's tiring for me to watch. It's really getting tiring for me to watch. I just said, you know what, let me come and gist you guys. Let me know what you think. This is just Ezinne speaking her mind, because I can't be talking to myself about these things. I need you guys to also give your input. Do you think the whole love thing in this house is getting too much? It was cute for me at first. If you notice my previous videos when the show started, I just loved it. But at this point, I just felt this is not what Big Brother is all about. It's all about competition. It's all about putting your head in the game. I don't want any other person to come out of the house and start telling me, oh, this person deceived me. Oh, whenever I'm with this person, I don't think straight. Like, fam, stop it. We don't want another Lilo situation, because let these people get their head in the game. Let me know what you think about all these, people of God. Thank you so much very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your girl, Ezinne Williams. Bye, guys.